Hello, welcome back.
Hey guys.
It's officially December, and so we're going to make our very first Christmas cake of the year.
We are. I'm so excited. I love this day. It makes the house smell amazing.
Yeah, it does.
I love it.
We made our very first one last year,
Yep.
so I feel like a pro now, to be honest. It's a really simple recipe that we follow.
Yeah.
We've got all of the ingredients somehow.
Yes,
I
perfect.
guess some of it from
Maybe.
baking in the year. But yeah.
I was told it was going to be alcohol, so that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Quick story time before we get into the baking. Last year we made it with Di Serrano. We're going to make it with Di Serrano again this year.
Yep, I love that.
John absolutely drowned our cake.
It was lovely.
Only John could eat it. It
was
so
amazing.
alcoholic.
You know, you just got to soak it for a couple of weeks, obviously, after you made it. And yeah, we just keep on drizzling a bit more. I think it was lovely. Emma thinks it was a bit too much.
It was a lot too much. So this year, I'm in charge of the poking and the drizzling.
I'm not happy about that.
Right, but I guess, shall we start? Because it's a process, isn't it?
Yes, let's do it.
So you can soak your fruit overnight.
Yep.
We didn't do that. We did it the same way last year as we're going to do it this year.
We did.
And we just heat it up on the stove. But I did see in Tesco, if you're feeling super lazy, they sell pre-soaked
Seriously?
fruit.
Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
in brandy. And it was like a £5.
But you don't get the smell even from the house.
You'd still get it cooking though.
Yeah, but
So-
I think the soaking of the food, yeah. I mean, we should have done that.
Yeah,
To be
it would have probably worked out cheaper as
Maybe.
well. So,
Yeah.
But the first step is to put all of the fruit in the pan. So
Okay.
we've just bought this bag of mixed diced fruit,
Okay.
and I also got some glazed. Oh, that's a good idea, John. That wouldn't have been a good idea. I also got some glazed cherries because
Nice.
they're my favourite.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Oh, this is the biggest pan we've got. Alright, it's in. So we should put the cherries in too now, I guess. So I just got these.
Nice.
Are you already eating it?
No. I love it. Right? I could just sit for hours just watching telly eating that.
So now we need to add in. Now we need to add in the zest and juice of 1 orange and 1 lemon.
I hate this bit.
This is a John job.
I don't like it, but I know, and I don't like it.
Okay, the zest is all in there, very zesty.
It smells amazing.
And where John has been like handling the fruit, oh, he hasn't, it's not soft, but if you roll this against the counter, you probably already know, but if you don't, roll it against the counter, mush it up a little bit. I showed John this trick last year and he was absolutely amazed. Ooh. And then if you get a knife or a, what are those wooden things called? Like a pick.
Yeah. It's a pick.
Yeah, put it in. You can just squeeze the juice out and you don't get any, see, this is John's favourite bit.
Yeah.
We're adding the alcohol. We're going to use Di Serrano because we have a lot of it.
We do for some reason. Yeah, we got that and then 2 more bottles.
Yeah. So this is marzipan-y, almondy anyway.
Yeah.
The cake is going to be almondy. I don't really like brandy.
I
so.
love marzipan. Yeah, so yes, this is gonna be lovely.
Well, you can do this bit then.
don't
So we
need a
need a jug. 150 millilitres.
We don't need a drug.
Yes, we do.
Nice.
Okay. No.
No, you better
No, because you're going to ruin it. So John's now ruined the cake with too much Di Serrano.
be fine.
And
Be
we're
lovely.
doing 250 grams of butter.
Nice. Okay.
Done.
Will it fit in a pan?
I don't know. And
Smells
then,
amazing.
so the next step, you can add light brown sugar or, well, dark brown sugar is what we're going to add.
Yeah.
Because if you add the dark brown sugar, it just makes it a bit richer.
Okay.
So we're going to do dark brown, but if you want to do light brown, that's
Yeah.
up to you. So that was 200 grams, I don't know if that's that. Okay, so now we give it a mix with probably a wooden spoon and get it to the boil, which, if I remember rightly from last year, took a little while. Okay, so it's all smelling lovely in here. Everything is all mixed together and looking great. So preheat your oven to 150 degrees. We've got this cake tin. we're going to use. So we add 175 grams of plain flour. We need 100 grams of almonds. Now the bits that really smell like Christmas. It is 2 teaspoons of mixed spice, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon, which really, what is the point? I hate the smell of cloves. Love cloves. When you're mixing this in, you want to make sure that there are no pockets of flour. So I've added 4 eggs and some vanilla. I have to somehow get that into that tin. Okay, that was fairly painless. I just kind of tipped it in. And then you want to use your spatula, or in my case wooden spoon, to make sure that the top is nice and flat, which ours is this time actually. So that's nice. So we're going to pop it in the oven for 2 hours and then we're going to check it. It 100% won't be done in 2 hours. Last year I think it took quite a lot longer, so we're going to check it anyway. But yeah, 2 hours in the oven. There it is.
Took about 3 hours.
Yeah, we might have had it too low.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather that way than the alternative. Yeah, it smells amazing.
So I guess when we decorate it, we'll finish this video.
Yeah, so we've got every 2 weeks now, just douse it with alcohol.
I'm in charge of that.
And then, yeah, a couple weeks before Christmas, or a couple of days before Christmas, isn't it?
Probably a week.
Okay, put ice and that on it. Yeah. So, yeah, just douse with alcohol now for a couple of days. Nice. Little Christmassy.
We have to let it cool, so we're just letting it cool in the tin, and then hopefully it'll slide out of there into the cake tin.
Hopefully, yeah. Nice. Good job.
Thanks. Time to marzipan the cake.
Just took it out.
I tipped it upside down because the man at work says he tipped his upside down and it's flatter.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I wish you could smell it. It smells amazing. It really smells amazing.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not really sure how to do this, but we'll just give it a go, yeah. I got the ready rolled stuff because I'm cheating. Ah, done. Let's go.
Nice.
I was really worried that the cake would be, I don't know why, but in my head, the cake was going to be really crumbly, and like when we tipped it up, it was going to like, but it is really
It's
sturdy.
really nice, yeah.
Okay, I think I need to trim a little bit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Nice.
He's got his little marzipan hat on now.
Nice.
This bit doesn't need to be the tidiest because you are going to put icing on it anyway. And also, to be fair, it's a homemade cake. It's not going to be the touch on. So the next step is icing and minimal decorating.
Yeah, in a couple of days' time. So what are we on now? We're on 16th now, December. So I can do what, 23rd, 24th? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like I've been baking this cake for all of my life.
It's
at this
time.
point.
It's time to finish it. Yes.
Doing that icing.
Yes, this is the fun bit.
I think this is way too much icing, isn't it?
It looks like it, but it looks what we had for marzipan. Looks the same, doesn't it?
Oh, it feels good though.
Nice.
Oh,
It smells amazing. It's about the same size as the marzipan.
okay.
What decorations you doing? That's alright.
Minimal decorating skills. Okay.
That's good. There you go.
Let me figure out the decoration in a minute and we'll come back.
I think a snowman with the left.
No. This is what we're working with. I've got a red glittery, I don't know what that is. I don't really know the icing.
I guess. Yeah, maybe.
A greeny gold glittery icing.
Right.
A browny black glittery icing. Or a orangey yellowy gold glittery icing.
I think last year we just put Happy Christmas on, didn't we?
Yeah, what are we doing
Okay.
this year?
How confident you are.
I mean, it all goes down the same, doesn't it?
Yep.
What colours do you think?
Green and red.
Yeah?
It's Christmas, isn't it?
Okay.
Are you going to draw something, or
I'm just going to test it on this bit of ice.
or you make it like a snowman that are left over?
No, I don't want to do that.
So you've got a stick or something to put into it. You could do a bit of holly in red.
Yeah, if where the loops are, you could put...
I went in the middle, I would have done it.
Oh, well, it's too late.
I would just put Happy Christmas, I would be done with it. Okay.
Oh, I can only do it one way.
Okay.
That's it. And then put the red.
Well, that side doesn't really like holly. But it will.
Yeah, it'll just be red on.
You can't see any of this.
But move it, please. I think that looks alright. I think that looks good. Like you said, it's going to taste amazing anyway. No one's going to be looking at that. I think that looks good. I think that looks good.
Ta-da!
And it's going to taste amazing. I can't wait to dig into it. That was a bit of a process, really.
Also, we've done the same thing we did last year.
What's that?
We're going to put it back in the tin. And do we wait until that's hardened to do that?
Probably have to, won't we? And we smudge it,
Yeah.
I guess.
But I like it. I think
I like it.
the holly.
Yeah, it was a process, but
Yeah.
I'm glad we've done it. It's amazing. Yeah, the holly looks amazing.
Yeah, let us know if you've made a Christmas cake this year, if you just go and buy one, which is 100% easier.
Yeah, but it's not always as nice as it.
We hope you're having a very Merry Christmas week, and we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the subscribe, give the thumbs up, hit the notification, and we'll see you in the next one.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.
Bye.